As of right now, gentlemen, recording. Good afternoon, how y'all doing? We are back once again with the Out the Way podcast, all right? I got my brothers with me once again. I am Indigo, a living, breathing, walking example of the third eye in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? I choose to be this person. Who we got over here to my right? We got...
Squirrel alert, Scott's my name. They call me Lil Daddy, for real.
Yeah, man, PaperMann in the building, man. You already know what's going on, man. Highway 80, man. MOA Young, man. The monster.
What's going on, y'all? Culinary artist known as Pollo Poppy.
Thank y'all once again. As you always know, we always coming back here Sunday with all the good information, all the good intellectual capacity. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to put it on you, all right? And we always choose topics and we always swap topics. So this week is my man Paper. So what you choose for today, brother?
Today, the topic for me is... It's a sensitive topic, so we're going to say it straight up like death. How you deal with death, how you cope with death, and how we as black people celebrate death.
I like that. So for the most part, the topic is going to be death, but the three things we're going to talk about, how we deal with it, you know, how we celebrate it, and how we cope with it. So I appreciate that. That's actually a good situation. It happens every single day. But go ahead and start us off, brother. So the reason that you picked that topic, so we're going to let you initiate everything.
The reason I picked this topic today is today's my grandmother's birthday. She passed 2 years ago. So, story behind that, I didn't get to make it to her funeral. So, to the day, it kind of messed with me. You feel me? So, I'm still coping, still trying to heal from that, still trying to manifest and process the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't going to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, get her to see her that last time like everybody else got to.
Yeah,
you know
and that's very huge, man, because that's one thing, you know, we all got grandparents, and I am fortunate to have both my grandmothers in my life. So what about y'all? Y'all take out y'all's grandmas?
Nah, I don't have not one.
See what I'm saying? So it's one of those things.
I got a great grandma. She like 96. So imagine, like, you know what I'm saying, losing that other one and she like 73. You know what I'm saying? My other grandma, she just turned 73. You feel me? So it like, dang, how this one get to live that much, and then this one went through this, and then this one just, you know what I'm saying, like, sweetest soul, man, long live Annie Williams, you know what I'm saying, like, miss that lady, man, real genuine heart, really, like, listen to me, really believed in me in the music and all that, like, she told me if I really believe my dream, I can achieve it, you know what I'm saying, like, one of the reasons why I got to believe it, achieve it on my own, you know what I'm saying, because I know if I believe in something, I can probably, like, make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then plus it's just like that topic is just like it's different for me because I've been really like dealing with death on and off since I was like 15, 16, like losing homeboys to gun violence, you know what I'm saying? Losing people who like car wrecks, diseases and like sicknesses, illness like cancer and whatnot. Like like shout out to my mom Dukes, man. She's like 10 plus years cancer free. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like so. Like, all that been around me for so long, so, like, it's a sensitive topic to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to really deal with death, especially for, like, ones, like, you really love or, like, you known them for so long, and it's just, like, even if it ain't your brother, like, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe I'm here at this point and he ain't here, or he ain't here with me. Like, I got two brothers, like, in the grave, and it's just, like one on the route with his dream, it wasn't my dream. You know what I'm saying? Like I supposed to be here hyping him up, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I had to take over the torch. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely understand that. I'm actually glad you went ahead and actually started off too with dealing with it. How are you dealing with it for the most part? You said it's been 2 years since she's passed and it's anniversary?
Yeah, it's her birthday today.
Okay then. So what are you doing on her birthday now?
Man, I'm just trying to for one, right now, just mentally, I'm just trying to, like learn how to just process through it, get through it, not think down on it, just understand like she ain't in pain no more because she was fighting.
Yeah, because the main thing with death is, bro, we have to.
I know she knew God for real, so I know she went up top.
Yeah, but the main thing about death though is just learning the lesson, because for the most part is as near and dear to our heart as they are, they were always trying to teach us something. Especially as somebody of that stature when it comes down to your grandmother, the person who raised your mom or your dad. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I appreciate you for bringing that to the light. Go ahead, brother.
Dealing with death.
Yeah.
I honestly, personally, I be angry at the end of the day, more so to speak, than crying and stuff like that. It's more of, well, coming from where I'm from, my mom she always told me that pretty much you be happy that they're gone. You celebrate it pretty much that they're gone, and you cry when, you know what I'm saying, babies come into the world because they don't know what they're coming into. So it's like, it's been a flip, like, you know, we cry when somebody gone instead of just like celebrating. I always said, when it's time for me to take that, you know, take that dirt out, you know, don't cry for me, celebrate me, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to party, laugh, you know what I'm saying, kick it, like smoke, whatever you do, just do not cry. If you do cry within your own demise, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing wrong with crying. Just like Tyree said, men cry. We need to cry. We really do need to cry sometimes, for real, and get it out. And like Russ said, like you said, coping, that's a great thing that you acknowledge that you were coping. Now you can be able to deal with it and feel that emotion, you know what I'm saying? For real. That's why I say understanding that a person is in a better place is just setting your mind into that mindset, because, you know, it is like what we say, a sad time or a mourning time when that loved one is gone that you're not gonna see anymore. That's why I say, you know, I have no grandparents left, you know, at the end of the day. My last grandparent left me in 2009. The crazy part about it, I was locked up when she passed. When I got out, you know, my uncle told me, your grandma gone. Wow. My big mama, like, for real, the one that really took care of me like that, it's gone. So it was one of them. I didn't cry, I was angry, you know, mad. Even when I went like to the funeral, it's like I gave off energy of, don't talk to me, don't say nothing to me. Like, don't talk to me, don't say nothing to me. You know, my cousin may cry one on my toes, shut up. Like, bro, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? For real. So it's just learning how to deal with it differently. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much.
We all deal with it differently. I definitely.
I tell you, bro, I'm still healing, bro. It don't get better, for real. But I try to make it better.
You'll get that, G?
I struggle with the topic, to be real. I've always felt like I don't think I process death very well, and to the point of like deal with your stuff or process it and whatnot. I think it's more of like, I've experienced a lot of it from a different angle though. You know, just having my dad had a lot of aunts and uncles, you know. So you watch kind of over time a whole generation kind of just leave. Mm-hmm. And it's different when it's expected. And not expected in the sense of like, okay, everybody gotta die. But, you know, the elderly, you know, you expect eventually an elderly person is gonna check out. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't until really like an unexpected death that was close to me hit that I realized, like I was able to realize for myself, I don't never really, anytime this happened, I've never really processed it. Mm-hmm. So whether it is for the family, regardless of how close, like all the way to my grandparents, you know, there's that absence, there's that gap, but it's like, it's something I can say, I try not to think about that, you know? And you get to a point where it's like, I'm not trying not to think about it. It's just like, I don't want to say I'm numb, mm-hmm. but some in me stays away from that room. You know what I'm saying? It stays away from that room.
I've been numb for a long time, bro. I'm learning. You gotta feel it.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's not even us. It's so much as the loss. It's so much that we still had plans for some of these people. You know what I mean? We still had phone calls and conversations we needed to have. We still needed some birthdays to celebrate some stuff. Maybe grandma needed to teach us one more lesson about our mom or dad that we didn't know. You know, so it's like that's always in the back of our mind too when it comes down to actually, dang, death. So quick, so sudden. It can happen at any moment, at any time. So with that being said, thank you for bringing it to the light, because we all need to talk about how we deal with things. But death is not the end, like my man was saying over here. It's actually the beginning. And with that being said, we're going to go on to coping, which is definitely different than dealing. You know, what are the practical things that you do when, for me personally, let me go. I guess I didn't tell everybody how I deal with stuff. Because it's kind of, because me being an up person all the time with the positivity, is I have to stay physically active. You know, my job already required me to stay physically active, but I try to keep my mind as active as well. Because with me, my dog, I'm glad I had the actual chance to make photography and videos, you know, and I knew it was coming. I think it's a little bit easier when you know it's coming, you know, from one of those perspectives. Like you were saying with all the people in the hospital, it's like, oh, it's the elderly. We can still get some pictures and stuff in now, you know, some videos, get some more memories, create some shirts, anything. But the main thing is, for me, I internalize it. I do my best to make the phone calls to the people, to let them know that my condolences is felt. I lost my aunt this year. I lost my uncle this year as well. I lost my dog this year as well. It's a lot of people that's been falling. And of course, like we were saying earlier, it's a part of life. But for me dealing with it, I try not to be on 10 all the time. And what I mean by that is overly doing stuff. You know, sometimes we get into a slump where we overly do stuff to block. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And we want to make sure we don't want to live in that space. So how do we do that? We get back into the routines, you know, the things that make you who you are as that person. And for me, working out does that. Running sometimes does that. Getting on the computer and doing videography does that. Just picking up the camera and going outside. Those small little things continuously over time, and we'll begin to deal with it. So let's move on to coping. Go ahead, brother.
Man,
This is something we're talking about, something that you can do physically.
man, in the physical, I've been finally letting tears go that I've been holding for years. You feel me? Like, cause at this point, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm on probation and whatnot, so
Correct.
I can't drink my way or smoke my way through it. I gotta really sit here and go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it like at this point, everything that was even like I was pushing away for a long time is at my face front, and I can't do nothing but look at it and stare at it and just deal with it. And it like, and this go around, I ain't got no choice but to try to maneuver through it, like as in like, you feel me? Instead of trying to stay tough, chin up, and you feel me? Like, bro, I'm letting it out. Bro.
Yeah, just that growing up stage. I'm telling you, bro, when you begin to confront conflict head on.
How it make you feel? How it make you feel?
Shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling weak, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I be feeling weak, but then I be feeling like stronger once I let it out, cause I can breathe again. Like I got like a sense of peace of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I can say just like for me, just dealing with like as much as I done dealt with, it's just like a lot of the people that I lost, like it just ain't healed. And it's like for the way that they checked out or when they checked out, it's just like, bro, it's like I can't never envision and I can't remember that. Like you, like partners, like bro, you was just with me Saturday and you gone Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like that happened twice to me for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And both of them died the same way. You know what I'm saying?
That where church come from?
Yeah, like that's where like I had one, then I had two. Both of them died from a headshot. You know what I'm saying? So it like I remember like Tevin, like Saturday we at the little juke joint spot, like we drinking, they got me smoking, I had to stop smoking, they got me high, I'm tripping. You feel me? To get a call on that Monday, he gone. Like my little partner real, like playing basketball with him on a Saturday, coming home from college, telling him I'm gonna be back next weekend. Monday, he gone. You know what I'm saying? Like it just like it hit different. It's just like, dang, like, they folk supposed to been here. Like nah, like I say, like Tevin died when I was like 16. Real died when I was like 20. You know what I'm saying? So like that stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, with the brothers that I built the bond with off of these deaths, like we been dealing with it, but it's just like I said, like Booster said, bro, it don't heal. You know what I'm saying? Like I be really wishing they were here with me. I be really wishing like they got to see 21. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, they had made it at 25 was like I'm past OG, bro. I'm really a legend, cause not too many make it to that age where I'm from. For let alone to be close to knocking 30, it's like 30. I ain't been to prison. I ain't dead somewhere. Like you feel me? I'm still up and moving. I got all my limbs. I ain't paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm from, it go down. You feel me? Like, so just to even be where I'm at and be in the position that I'm in now, it's like I'm thankful, I'm grateful, but I just still wish the people that I feel like supposed to be here are still here. You know, man. I'm just pushing through it every day, man. Like putting in my music. You feel me? Like
people need practicality from a standpoint.
Like if you really want to hear it, like I put most of my pain in my music. It's hard for me to just talk about. Like if we probably have to start like podcast like this for me to just sit here and finally talk about stuff like that. Like, but like it go to the music. It be like, bro, if you really want to learn something about me, listen to the music.
You could take on.
Yeah, bro, cause I'm gonna tell you some real pain. Cause it's like, man, I done dealt with it so much. That's what I got in me. Peace.
What about you, Nick?
Coping?
Dealing physically.
Practically, man, like I said, this is a tough one for me because I don't think I do well with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say doing well is like just keep on rolling, and the fact that I'm still rolling is doing well. But practically, Paper said something I think was interesting. He said he built a brotherhood with folks over the loss.
Yeah, I missed that.
And for like, if you listen to my music as well, like Think Twice has some.
Bangers on it.
You know, that appreciate you. Yeah. But like, that was one of my friends twice. You know, Aaron was one of my people that like was one of the first people I would send tracks to when I was like trying to figure out how to rap, like trying to figure out how to record. And he was like, "Hey, bro, like he known me for a long time, but never like I was hot. That was hidden. But when he finally got here, he's like, "Hey, bro, you could really do this. Like, you need to like keep going." And one of his things, he had friends. We lived in two different places. I was living far away, living in Nebraska, living in Delaware, like far from the southeast. But we always had birds of a feather. You know what I'm saying? The type of people I be around is the type of people that you would want to be around, and vice versa. And he had a friend. Shout out to Jay King. That was like one of his like new to me, but like tight. Sometimes you got your folks you known for a long time, and then you got folks you meet them, and then you just hit it off quick. And they're your type of people. And so in the midst,
that vibration that you have specifically transformed, or should I say manifested to actually come into your life at that point. Yeah,
to keep a long answer shorter, like two things that have helped me to cope. One, I did end up building relationships with some of his other friends in this case. So like how that could be applied if you lose a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle. You wanted to get those additional lessons from them or learn them other stories from them. The people around them, like investing some of that energy to the people that was close to them, because they grieving too. And maybe you can help each other kind of get through it, just off of the development of a relationship or the sharing of a few conversations. That's something, at the time it was happening, it wasn't coping to me intentionally. But hindsight 2020, it helped me cope, And then two, I would say live with intention. Yeah. I think this is one, again, it's hindsight for sure, because when the real grief, when you're not coping and you're not processing and you just numb. Like we said like a few episodes back, getting through. I was just getting through. But like, in a bit of a better place to actually process now, man, like live on purpose, because it's people that can't. Live and wake up and breathe deep and enjoy the sun and enjoy the fresh air and weather and being able to go do stuff that make you laugh and go and hang around people that you want to be around. Like do that because you alive to do it.
I felt that, man.
And so I got days where I don't want to be around people, and I don't want to rap, and I don't want to handle my responsibilities. But I'm alive to still like pursue my goals and my dreams, and it's my partners that was harder workers than me, more disciplined than me, more diligent than me, that's checked up out of here, you know? And it's like, what you gonna do with your time?
I like that. I like that hindsight. Good job. Last one, sir. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Well, coming up, it was like, I guess it's I'd say a country thing. Well, my mom and them, to really face death, they used like, when we go to the funeral, when we go to the wake, she'll make us go and touch the body and touch our face. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, to get you, get you from being, from fearing death or being afraid to approach, you know what I'm saying, somebody dead, still letting you know that they still human just like you are, you know what I'm saying, just they feel differently, they're not breathing, you know, feel that, see how I feel. We used to literally do like that and touch our face too. My mama, when I was young, cause you know, she would right on my face or take my hand, you know what I'm saying, and do it. And so, like I say, mind over matter, bro. If you don't mind, it really don't matter for real. It's really like that, but we ain't looking at it like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like death. For me, like as I've been, like we really don't die in essence. I guess we leave out of this vessel that we in. Yeah, we leave out of this vessel that we in. So it's one of them learning you, teaching you not being afraid to die. I ain't afraid to die no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think about dying. Like you said, live as much as you can while you're here. I have a song that is called No Pressure. And what no pressure is, meaning like it ain't nothing new up under the sun. God ain't gonna put us through no more than we can bear. And the main one for me that really gets me is somebody out there going through something worse than you. And if we would take time to think about just one of those three things, bro, for real, it can help push, you know what I'm saying, us along a certain way. Like my mama have a saying, she's saying, know the bridge before you cross it, or have some type of acknowledgement of it before you cross it versus trying to cross it and don't know nothing about it at all. Just like I said, bro, mindset. They're just giving a different perspective about it. You know, like it's grown people that's afraid to walk up to the casket and touch an actual dead body. Like he was saying, would freak out, bro. Just saying, I ain't finna do that. Like, seriously, so that was embedded in me young.
I like that. That's actually something physical too. And for those who don't know, that is a form of closure, like I was saying a while ago, because you know you touching that spirit for the last time. You know, it's no blood running through, but this is the frequency and the vibration that I speak of.
One more thing, like to add with bro, like when you said like you wasn't able to make, you weren't able to make, you know, the funeral and stuff like that, paper. I heard it a lot, but it's like you'll want to remember them, how you remember them the last time you seen them, versus if you seen them in the casket. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I hate funerals, bro. I don't like to go. Like for real, I don't like to go. Whether I really be on that, I rather remember the person, how I seen them the last time I seen them. Cause like I said, I was locked up when my grandmother passed away, but at the same time, the last thing image I seen of her was in the hospital bed trying to do like the stank leg, making us laugh. Hey. Yes, like that was the last thing I remember from her. So that what carried me, cause I was upset that I wasn't there to see her in essence take a laugh.
That's a coping. I like that right there. That's something physical too. That you know, like it's the memory that you take with you. Yeah. Like that's huge. That's huge. I like that. Last question, bro. How we celebrate it?
It's on you.
It is on. I pretty much I put 1 and 2 in at the same time because I was saying for the most part, but staying in routines. You know, actually living. Nick harped on it as well after I said it, but you gotta get in the routines, bro. Every morning when I said on a couple of podcasts, if I clean my house, sweep everything, wash all the like I just leave no room. Like all you can do is work on yourself now. Yeah. Work out. You go like that. Ain't nothing in the house to do. Like, there's nothing at the house to do. Don't even think about nothing at the house. So now it's time to like, if you're really in the entrepreneurship, like go hang out with somebody who's willing to do something. Yeah. You want to go to the studio, so like getting out there. And, I like that. Getting out there and doing something different. Doing something different is really what I'm getting at because putting in your reps is what I'm learning right now as like hard. I'm learning that really that's a hard lesson. It is rather challenging because if you're not used to really getting your reps in, and what I mean by that is, for me, I'm a videographer. I should be working on turnover time. You know, the next day would be great. You know, that's actually you going home after you've gotten something and actually working on it. You know, utilizing your time. You know, for you artists, even if you leave the studio, do you go home and start working on your next song? Do you plot on the videos right after you leave the studio? This is
Wow, we writing the song.
you gotta think about these kind of things, man, because once you're in that mode, that's when you need to actually harness that energy and make sure you use it for all you can. Because in that moment is when you feel the most creative about whatever it is that you going through or what you're doing. I used to feel the same way on the football field. Got so much adrenaline out there. So now I just try to incorporate new routines, 30-day habits. You know, making the bed is easy. That's almost like second nature now. I need to get up and actually write down something in a journal. You know, get both my left hemisphere and my right hemisphere going. Walk outside in the grass early in the morning. You know, first thing when you get up. You know, these are the kind of things that can help with your body flow, your health, and stuff like that. And it helps you get into a different routine because you're not actually waking up, getting on your phone first, or waking up and cutting the TV on first. Like anything that's unhealthy, should I say. But yeah, go ahead with the last one. How we gonna celebrate this?
Shoot, like I said, well, I started off celebrating it, bro. Like I said, bro, by exactly doing that, having a celebration. You know what I'm saying? Like, in essence, if you're gonna cry, in essence, they say you can't really mourn tears of joy. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, then you know, rather when I'm gonna celebrate me, that man was crazy. He'll do all of that. You see what I'm saying? Have a party for real, for real. You celebrate, not feel like he gone. Like how he gone, don't have to suffer no more or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was, and shouts out to my own mom because she too beat, you know what I'm saying, cancer at the end of the day also. Yeah, man, you see what I'm saying? Like, and then, yeah, and then she just had surgery on her eye, like cataracts and stuff like that, so she doing great. Couldn't wait to get back outside.
Of course.
Yeah, so that's how I say celebrate a month. Exactly do that for me. Make it a celebration, man. Celebrate life for real. Celebrate the life and how you remembered them the last time you seen them.
I'm putting it in my trust. This last $100,000 for my party. This my last party. My casket got to be $100,000. It need to be gold. I need old fashions.
I don't even want to get put in the ground, bro. I really would like to be playing it in the
I agree. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Go ahead, brother. The celebration part.
Me personally, for celebrating, I really like, for one, for like, just like my brother Tevin, like I said, the music, like, I carry that on for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like he was gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for him, I just naturally, like, I'm always putting his name in a song. You know what I'm saying? Always screaming long live him, and then with on top of that, I usually, like, I try to always drop a tape around his birthday or on his birthday.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
You know
about
what I'm
right
saying?
now.
So, like, I just try to, like, just where it's like it keep that energy, it keep that name fully alive. Cause like even when I get on them songs on that track, like you gonna hear me say it at least a couple times. You feel me? So it's just like knowing, like, bro, I know, like, when it come down to this, he watching over me with this music. Like it ain't me no more.
Yeah, it's flowing through you.
Yeah, cause he had it, and if anybody can say I got it, that's who I got it from. You feel me? Besides anybody who, like, I connected with through music, who, you know what I'm saying, like, nourished me in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of celebration I do for him. And anybody else is just more like, even when it come down to me with the music, it's like I'm keeping everybody's name alive, like everybody live through me. You know what I'm saying?
Right there. That's what I call a celebration. Go ahead, brother.
Celebration. It was more like keeping people in my music and stuff was more probably coping for me than the celebrating part. But I think, y'all know I was just at the reunion and stuff. I guess that'd have been last week.
Yeah.
But like,
Boy, frying fish for a whole day.
but like being able to.
Everybody out there.
Everybody had to pull your
He said it was like 15 of me out there. I said, that's crazy.
But it's just like principles and wisdom, right? Especially if it was somebody you were close to that poured into you. Keeping good principles and wisdom alive in the way that you live. And like, I don't necessarily be trying to do it on purpose, but it's just part of who I am. Like, I want to make positive impacts on people that I interact with. So like, I like to, if I got something good for the moment or for the situation, that's what I want to pass along. And I don't just have that just because, you know, it's because people poured into me and did the same thing. You know, especially like family and old folks. You know, you're gonna get some unsolicited advice. You know what I'm saying? You
the
gonna,
thing about it is it be like true, but you just don't want to accept it.
in the moment you don't want that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But then when it's gone, you know, you miss it.
You appreciate it.
So
The gravity of it.
it's like you see somebody that's, I don't know. It's just, when I see the opportunity to share something positive that's been shared with me, I pass it along. And to me, it's like even though the person that gave me that is gone, they're still making an impact. Like even though they're not here to do it physically.
I'll say, man, for me, like leaving, you know what I'm saying, my hometown, you know what I'm saying, my grandmother told me something. She said, go make something of yourself, you know what I'm saying, go make a name for yourself. Pretty much, and don't be, you know what I'm saying, nobody you ain't. And the most important, never forget where you come from. So, like, you know, now that I have went and made a name for myself and all that good things, I feel I accomplished some things, you know what I'm saying, that she instilled within me. So that's how she lived, I feel, you know, within me, you know what I'm saying, because I was real closer to my mom's mom. Like, you know what I'm saying, I was close to my all of my grandparents because I never got to see my daddy's mom and I never got to see my mom's dad. You know what I'm saying, that's wild. But I got to see my mama's mama, and I got to see my daddy's, you know what I'm saying, daddy, mama. You know what I'm saying? Wow, like that. Yeah, so, you know, and it's like things like different teachings from both sides of the family. On my other grandma, on my dad's side, my grandmother, she used to, you know, make me go outside, run barefoot. And now we call it what? Earthing, grounding. Like literally made us.
We've been running
made us go outside barefoot, bro. Make you take off your socks and your shoes when you come my house and go back outside. And now we look at it today, like I said, grounding. My grandmother on my mama's side, give respect, you know what I'm saying? In order to get respect, you got to give respect. That's something that I always instilled in me. That's why most people, I give respect first. That's the first thing I do. You know, so they live within you, and when you start looking at it in that aspect, it'll hit different and it'll help you deal and not cope anymore.
That's a good way to end it right there. I like that. Man, thank y'all once again. That was a good topic. I really appreciate y'all for expressing. Cause that's what actually needs to happen here. We need to embody the topic. You know, we've all been through it, and I appreciate y'all for giving us y'all's input. But before we get out of here, let everybody know where to find you, man. Who's gonna go first?
Hey man, you can find me on all social media platforms, Squirt Alert. Well, Scott's my name on IG, Scott's my name 1. D'Antonio Scott, Facebook, that's the personal, and Squirt Alert for the fan Facebook, man. You know, or Google me.
I was like, Google me.
PaperMann, man, on all social media platforms, PaperMann. Make sure you follow the alternate page, HWY80 Paper, Highway to Paper _. You know what I'm saying? I don't be on Facebook. You want to check in on that, man. PaperMann, still PaperMann. Make sure y'all go check out that Still Paper tape, man. It definitely was dropped on 10/17. Long live my brother Tevin. You know what I'm saying? 10/17, Baller World for life, man. You know how we going, man. My way young, 4L. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all check in. New music on the way. Rise of the Sneaker Culture this weekend, man. Make sure y'all pop out, man. Artists, if you ain't signed up yet, just tap in. It ain't a competition no more. As long as you pay for admission to get in, we gonna spin your song. Just holla at me and DJ Kino. You feel me? And plugx.com.
Plugx.com.
Yep. Theplugx.com. Let me say it correct. ThePlugGX.com. Holla at that guy, man. Go ahead and get your ticket coming up, man, so I can spin your song, bring you out, man. You know what
I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, and long live my boy Ace, man. You feel me? Shout out to my dog, too, man. Lost my dog this year, too.
They live on the podcast.
You feel me?
Forever.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, brother, man, Nick.
What's going on, y'all? Culinary artist known as Pollo Poppy. PolloPoppy.gnf on Instagram. POLLOPAPI.gnf. It's Pollo, not Polo. But shout out to Ralph. I need to buy some stock. When you talk about that, I need to buy some stock. Hey.
True Religion coming back.
Hey.
Man, they coming back.
But hey, time to quality. Invest in quality. That was another thing that came from the grandparents. But
I need better material.
But aside from that, man, shows coming up. This Thursday at the camp, crazy lineup for hip hop at the camp. Shout out to everybody that's on that flyer. Just dropped. So new news, breaking news. But yeah, flyer on the way for that. Like Paper said, Sneaker Fest this weekend, and then it's Sunday, Verbal Liquid. I'm gonna be performing at Gabriel Lyrics event on Sunday, and then we might have a little poetry, might have a little song or something, a little R&B vibe, you know. And then after that, you know, we're rolling straight into Sound the Hill week, you know. So get ready for that, Sound the Hill week, the week of the 15th. We got the actual anniversary date on the 17th. So we celebrate. And then in addition to that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, that's Indigo birthday as well. So, yeah. Then Wednesday, we got Spoken Strokes, Black Umbrella Studio. Thursday, Rock the Mic, Muted, and Hammerheads. Friday, Freestyle Friday, where Black Umbrella with the live band. Musicians bring an instrument, get in free. It's a live jam session, get in free. So yeah, please, somebody bring a sax. Somebody bring some bongos, congas, all of that. It's an ensemble.
Hey, Rick with the dojo. I'm coming in with a whistle. That's an instrument.
A whistle,
hey.
A harmonica.
Blow the whistle.
After Freestyle Friday, what's that Saturday?
Saturday, we got As We Play, Adult Field Day, Marketing Campaign of the Year. You ain't even know it. Then Saturday evening, As We Flame, a bonfire for creatives. It's been going all year. If you ain't been, what you've been doing, come. You know what I'm saying? We got the link on Eventbrite. I suggest you DM Ascension for the information so we can get you squared away. All the games, all the vibes. Slurp Smoothie's gonna be out there. We got the hydration station. Don't bring your kids. Don't bring your kids.
No, I thought it was early.
It's a dope field
No,
day.
the early.
It's called a dope.
Time out, it ain't the early part?
Bro, it's a dope.
Well, darn. I thought it was supposed to.
Grown folks vibe.
But never mind. It's grown
You
folks
got the
vibe.
song.
I know, but never mind. We'll get that later.
Yeah, but that's what's going. It's a lot going on, but that's what's going on. And then we're gonna close the month out
Dope.
with Hoodie Briscoe and Lloyd G Atlanta versus Alabama event.
Oh man.
Yeah, September 28, we in there. We're going live.
All y'all perform, man. You performing, Paper performing, Cece gonna be in that thing. A lot of places.
And it's Huntsville Music Month. So this is,
Oh, it's Huntsville Music Month?
if I'm not mistaken.
I should drop something for Huntsville Music Month.
Events, man. All type of concerts and stuff going on.
Hey, but it's a public service now to me since it's Huntsville Music Month. Hey, the camp, holla at me. I want to perform at the camp.
I'm with him.
You hear me? I ain't been picked yet.
We gotta get on that thing. I like that vibe.
I'm trying to tell you.
I done performed at the VBC, but not the camp. Ain't that crazy?
It's all right. Hey, the time is coming, brother. Never rush anything. Never rush it. You know, along with the hard work we've been putting in, y'all, the blessings will always come. That's what happens when opportunity. I knew you were gonna say that, man. And listen, your opportunity will come, bro. That preparation is coming. That's no such thing as love. Opportunity meets the preparation. I'm Indigo. I'm a living, breathing, walking example of the third eye in the flesh. I'm humanitarian by nature. I choose to be this person. You can find me on all social sites at Indigo Kid 87. Where we out here, you know, practicing group economics, paperwork, investments, not to mention paperwork. You know, all 2024 going into the 2025 year. It's my Earth Day, literally. We're gonna turn 37 next month or next week on the 17th. All right, there's a lot of stuff going down.
Try to push it out a little bit.
Trying to tell you, right?
Try to push it back a little bit.
we're gonna be at the Black Umbrella next week for the Out the Way podcast. So not Sunday, but catch us Tuesday. All right, I'm gonna come back for my birthday extravaganza, and it's just gonna be one of those weeks. You know, Sound on the Hill 7-year anniversary. I really appreciate being around these group of creators. Before we get out of here, once again, we are out the way. All right, booyah.